Hello, this is Mel Palmer in Zone 9B, and I've got several moringa trees growing in my yard. You can see this one here was planted about 3 years ago. It's about 12 foot tall. I've cut it back each year to about 10 foot, and then it grows back up and gets real tall again. Um, but what I want to talk to you about the moringa tree is on the moringa tree, you can actually eat the flowers, the leaves, and the pods. And I've cooked some pods here, and the pods, when you eat them, it changes the flavor completely. When you eat them green off the tree, they have a little bit of a spicy flavor, but when you eat them after you cook them and put a little bit of salt and pepper and butter on them, they actually don't have that spicy flavor, and actually have a little bit of a flavor of asparagus. But eating on the flowers, I take the flowers and I saute them in a little bit of olive oil, and they make when they saute them in olive oil, it tastes a little bit like mushrooms. So the moringa tree can be used for growing a lot of different things. See that these has some pods on here that are older pods from the fall, and these are the newer pods. When the flowers form, first the pods are really small here like this, and then they get bigger and bigger. You want to pick them when they're about less than as big around as a pencil, because once they get to this size here, where they're bigger around than a pencil, then it gets more stringy, and it isn't as pleasant to eat them like that. So you do want to pick them small. The bees love these flowers. Usually the bees are all over them, and the hummingbird, it really attracts the hummingbirds to the garden also. But moringa is known as a miracle tree because it's so nutritious. I mean, these green leaves, when they're fresh like this and you eat them off the tree, they have the vitamin C of 7 oranges, the calcium of 4 glasses of milk, the protein of 2 cups of yogurt. They have the potassium of 3 bananas. They have the vitamin A of 4 carrots. They have the iron of 3 helpings of spinach. And they have the omega-3 of 6 almonds. So these things are very nutritious. They have a lot of more different vitamins and nutritions. They also have the 100% of all the amino acids that you need for life. And so eating moringa flowers, leaves, and pods is going to be very healthy for you. That's why I have several trees. You could actually probably survive off of moringa leaves and water. I wouldn't want to, but yes, I like to eat other things too. But you could probably survive off it if you had to. So just by having some moringa trees in the ground, you would always have enough nutrition and enough to eat with that, as long as you have a little bit of water with that too, just for survival purposes. I've been growing moringa since for about 16 years now. A lady actually brought me 3 funny-looking seeds from the inside the moringa, and wanted me to grow them for her. And so I put them into 1-gallon pots and grew them up to about 1 foot high. And I took them back to her, and she says, "Oh no, I want you to plant them at your house." I says, "You paid $1 a piece for seeds on the internet for me to plant at my house?" And she goes, "Yeah, because I'm going to sell this house, and I want to get seeds from your trees to plant at my new house." So basically, that's how I got started and I started researching moringa and understanding it more about it, and understanding all the nutritional values for it. And so, if you've never heard of moringa, or if you haven't ever had moringa, you might want to do some research on it yourself too. And if you know somebody in your area, like in my area in Arizona, I give anybody that wants some free seeds, because each one of these pods has anywhere from 10 to 20 seeds in those pods, and the pods get about 18 inches long. And so if you'd like to know more about moringa, or have any questions or anything like that, go ahead and put it in the comments. And thank you for watching today, and have a great day.